Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to a very special video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for the prelims of UFC 300. Let's get straight into this video. Okay, kicking off the first fight, Deiveson Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt. Firstly, I want to say I cannot believe this is the first fight on the card. That is absolutely insane. That could literally be a fight night main event, or stick that somewhere on a main card of a pay-per-view. Incredible fight. Now, people are saying this might be like unfair. Deiveson Figueiredo is going to knock out Cody, but I just see the simulation going the other way. Cody Garbrandt will knock out Deiveson Figueiredo in the first round. And why? Why do I think that, you may ask? It's Cody's right hand.
The right hand's my IQ.
But on a serious note, this is what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to start off at a pretty quick pace. I think Deiveson Figueiredo will be pushing more, and Cody will be on his. I think Cody will be stepping back and just trying to get away and evade strikes, getting hit. And I think there'll be a moment where Figueiredo gets a little too overconfident, pushes forward too hard, and in the pocket, Cody will catch him with that right hand, drop him, and finish him first round. Second fight on the card, Bobby Green versus Jim Miller. Jim Miller got knocked out viciously and got beat to almost death by Jalen Turner. And that was only 4 months ago. Jim Miller's actually on a roll, so give me Jim Miller by decision. I don't think he'll knock out Bobby Green, but I do think it will be a scrap. And, I mean, listen, Bobby Green can win this fight. Don't get me wrong. It's a winnable fight for him, but I think all that damage he took to his chin after that Turner fight, there's no coming back from it. So, I think Jim Miller will win this fight by decision. I don't think he'll finish Bobby Green. And if there is a finish, then I would see it more coming from a submission. Next fight going up on the card. No, I'm just kidding. Jessica Andrade versus Marina Rodriguez. Tough fight to pick. I mean, not actually. I'm going to go with Marina Rodriguez. I don't trust Jessica Andrade. And she's... Listen. Overrated. That was scary. Something just fell down. Jessica Andrade has very overrated striking. She just has a big old right hand that she just swings that doesn't have too much power on it. And Marina Rodriguez, I feel like she'll be able to stand up on the feet with Jessica Andrade for the first round and eventually get it to the ground, where she will, I think, possibly dominate the fight and pull off a decision. Up next on the card, Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano. This is such a fun fight right here. Jalen Turner, I mean, I don't want to call him a weight bully, but he kind of is. He's like super tall, isn't he? Like 6'3" or something like that, at 155. Renato Moicano's a pretty big guy himself, though. Don't get me wrong. I think Renato Moicano will get a decision against Jalen Turner. Now, Jalen Turner is good. He's a good striker. But I think Renato Moicano, if he just mixes in a bunch of takedowns and makes this fight not just a kickboxing match, but an MMA match, it will go in his favor and he will win the fight by decision. Alright, now kicking off the normal prelims. We're done with the early prelims. By the way, insanely stacked early prelims. Love UFC 300. This will be the biggest event of the year. So we got Sadiq Youssef versus Diego Lopez. A lot of you guys are sleeping on my boy Sadiq Youssef. That man is good. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Diego Lopez. And I'm not going to lie. I was on the hype train for a bit. But I've been watching a lot of Sadiq Youssef's fights. And the man is slick. He's really good. He's slick. His knees up the middle are absolutely vicious. I think Diego Lopez, I think he knows that there's a lot of pressure on him. He's the favorite going in to one of the biggest cards of the whole year. And everyone is expecting him to win this fight with ease. Or probably not with ease, but like to get a finish. And I think that's where it'll, be his downfall. I think Sadiq Youssef will catch him with something mid combination, or like I think Sadiq Youssef will catch him in the midst of a firefight, because I know this fight will end up being a scrap. I think it will start quick and end quick. Sadiq Youssef will catch him, drop him, and if Diego Lopez survives that first round, because I want to say Sadiq Youssef will finish Diego Lopez, but there's a part of me that also is saying that Sadiq Youssef will get a decision. I think Sadiq Youssef pulls off a split decision against Diego Lopez. We have Holly Holm versus Kayla. We have Holly Holm versus Kayla Harris. Holly Holm is not as good as she used to be, and I've seen that she's been trying to grapple a lot. And Kayla Harris, I think she will be very exhausted from all that weight cutting. Holly Holm's definitely not going to get a knockout here, and I don't see her winning either. I think Kayla Harris will defeat Holly Holm by laying on top of her for 3 rounds. So a decision for Kayla Harris. Up next, we have Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. Incredible fight. What are we at? Wait, I think I'm going way too fast here. Let's see, what's the time? Okay, no, we're on good time. 7 minutes. We have Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. This is Aljamain Sterling at 145. And by the way, I don't know why they did this Sterling. Why do they have such an old picture of him up here? This is like with the Reebok shorts. I think Aljamain Sterling will take down Calvin Kattar. I feel like he'll struggle in the beginning with the takedown. It'll be a striking match in the beginning. But Aljamain Sterling, he's not a bad striker. Just because he got knocked out by Sean O'Malley does not mean he's a bad striker. It's just he got caught with a really good punch. And Calvin Kattar is not really a counter type fighter. He's more of a brawler, a technical brawler. And so I feel like it'll be a lot of wild strikes on the feet, very fast pace. And then in the midst of like certain punches and kicks, that's when Sterling will start shooting his takedowns. I believe he will get Calvin Kattar's back, try to go for some submissions, mainly chokes. He will fail and get a unanimous decision against Calvin Kattar. And for our featured prelim, Yuri Prohaska versus Alexander Rakic. I believe Yuri Prohaska will finish Alexander Rakic in round 2 by knockout. Now, I see a lot of these things going all over Twitter about Rakic having crazy leg kicks and how Yuri can't defend them. And don't you think he sees these comments? Like, I believe he will have better leg defense, but I also think he will crack Rakic early and then put him away in the second round. I think he is a better striker than him, and I think he has more power. I don't think Yuri will go down in the first round. I don't think he'll get finished by leg kicks unless he absolutely gets blasted like 2 leg kicks early, but 2 or 3 leg kicks early, I think it might go Rakic's way. This is a 50-50 fight, really. It just depends on what Yuri we're seeing. But I think Yuri could finish him. Second round knockout for Yuri Prohaska. Make sure to look out for my next video. I will go in depth with a lot of detail for the main card. So I'll make sure to catch that one tomorrow. I'm posting this one tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know what you guys think in the comments of my predictions down below. Let me know what you guys thought of my predictions down in the comments below. See you guys next one.
I was looking at the clock when it struck 12 a.m. Heard a voice in my head tell me get up out that bed. So I got down on my knees and I started praying.